Hello, everybody. I'm Lorena Vlașin, certified facilitator of access consciousness and talk to the entities. And today, I've totally changed my life again. So I woke up this morning, and it's kind of family stuff related. So I woke up this morning with a screenshot sent by my mother to me. There was a message from somebody that just took a class with me, and she was saying like, wow, you should be such a proud mom. I'm so grateful for Lorena, and she like contributed so much to me. And she sent me that. I'm like, oh, that's so cute. And my mom went like, wow, what did you do to her? And that moment, guys, like, my mom was finally getting more of what's up. And then there's another thing that happened that actually changed my reality a lot. And I was having this conversation with my dad. I'm supposed to go to Istanbul, and I had to change my flights because some of them were canceled. And I was having this conversation with my dad, like, okay, what do you recommend me? Should I fly from here or there? Is this good? Is this whatever? And it really broke apart. So everything we talked about after that and everything he told me really broke apart this way where I was not willing to look at how my dad is not what I think it is. And guys, I have a question for you actually, because otherwise I could just speak about my story for 3 days long and just tell you the whole story, but it's not about that, but it's the awareness that I got from them. And like, what are, like, where are you still attached to your family and parents and children? And I mean, when I'm saying attached, I don't mean that you don't have to, like, you have to get them out of your life or something or never talk with them again. But it's this place where you think you need them, like you made this energetic connection to them where you need them. And that's how you stop creating your own life. And actually there's this part of my life where I've passed depending on my mother a long time ago, but I was still like energetically dependent on my dad. And I was like, okay, if I'm not going to create it myself, then I have my dad and I can just ask him for help or whatever that was. And this thing was like not going anywhere. You know, this story of, there was this guy that he was really poor, he had a family, and he was living nearby the sea, and he needed fish that night to feed his family. And there was another man. So the other man could either give him money to buy some fish for the dinner tonight, or he could actually teach him how to fish. So the man and his family could have fish for their entire life. And this is somehow how this, depending on your parents, on your family, on your children, that somehow they need to contribute to your life. So if you cannot do it on yourself, they'll have your back, but not from this space of, I don't need this, but I'll get this, but from this space of, okay, so if I'm I'm not so good at creating it, or if this time everything goes wrong, uh, I'll need I'll need my family, I'll need my parents, I'll need my children. And I mean, who else? Because it's not just family and parents and children we do this to, but it's pretty much the relationship topic. Because like, how much are we depending, like how much do we put this need into other people, like where we've made people more real, significant, and that they could give us more than other beings and nature and all that stuff. And I was really also in the conversation I had with my dad, he was saying that, you know, probably he's watching this, so he was saying like everything it's insecure, like yeah, you could go to that airport, but this doesn't mean that you'll get to Istanbul actually. Like, are you sure? Like, are you sure you don't want to stay home because you know everything is on fire right now? But I mean, everywhere was on fire since we were born, since we are here. And it's funny to see how people realize that, oh, we actually have no security in life just because of this corona, and actually that everything is changing from today to tomorrow and from now in 2 hours. And yeah. And what else, guys? What else did I want to talk with you? So yeah, really this topic, like, could you imagine, like, if you'd never ever put the back door, like, okay, so like the emergency exit, so if everything goes wrong, the emergency exit is my family. So if my life goes wrong, I'll just go and live with my family. Or if my life goes wrong, or I my marriage doesn't work out, I'll just find some love in my family. Or like, how much do you expect things from your family? Like, how much have you created this need? Because even if you don't talk with your parents anymore, or you've just moved on with your life a lot and you're totally creating new family, new friends, new life in a new city, or whatever it's the case for you, like, how much do you still have this emergency like exit where you expect your family to at some point push some love or some receiving or some, I don't know, something that you are missing and you think that you need? And what if it's not real? And what if you could really just choose to create your own life? Because this is the thing for me right now. Like, okay, so if I just did this. I just closed the emergency exit with my father, and all the backfire alarm system and all the other stuff. So you have like still a little bit security to go back to that need. Like, what if you can move on and like expect the worst? And this doesn't mean that you don't have to receive anymore, or nothing can show up like with your family or them being something to you and for you. But like, really, what if we get out of the need? Like, I'm still expecting something from them, and move on with creating your life. Like, okay, like just imagine a second, if you were alone on this planet, if you had no more family, no more friends, and no more all those other people that you put this emergency exit and alarm system and all that stuff, if you didn't have them anymore, like they just disappeared and there was nobody else to replace them with, like, what did you choose? It would really be the time to just fucking go with your life, just have total fucking trust and knowing and faith and no doubt and no fear, and just choose more for you. So what do you like to create, guys? Yeah, this was it. And also, I have a class coming up in 2 days, and probably most sure the class it's not working at all already. It actually is working a lot for me and contributing a lot, like what I've just told you. So it's a handling parents, handling children class. It's 2-part telecall, 1st and 3rd of August, 6 p.m. Central European Time. 70 euros per call. Like you can join just one of the calls, or you can join both calls for 120 euros. We have translation into a lot of languages, and I'm really wondering what we can break through, what we can choose, what we can change, and totally transform. So see you guys there. See you guys somewhere. And thank you so much for watching this and hearing me. Have a nice, magical, wonderful day. And what if you could just like right now choose to create your life? Like you are alone, just go and fucking create your life. See you guys.